Welcome to the El Royale Hotel. Watch out for Thor though, he's a killer. Bad Times at the El Royale, directed by Drew Gardner, the man that directed Cabin in the Woods. This is his follow-up, starring Jeff Bridges, Cynthia Everett, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Chris Hemsworth, Lewis Pullman, Nick Offerman, and Kaylee Spaney. This movie's set in the 1970s at a hotel that is right in the middle of the California-Nevada border. The border goes right through the hotel. So on one side you got California, on the other side you got Nevada, and it goes right down the middle into the hotel, which is really awesome. Jeff Bridges plays a priest, or a man that appears to be a priest. It's spoiled in the trailer that he's not a priest, Father Flynn. Cynthia Everett plays a Motown singer. Got Dakota Johnson in the movie, plays a character named Emily who appears to be a hippie. John Hamm is a vacuum cleaner salesman. Lewis Pullman plays the clerk in the movie, the hotel clerk. And then you got Kaylee Spaney, who is Dakota Johnson's sister in the movie. And Nick Offerman shows up in the movie. He has a small part, I believe, in one of the flashbacks somewhere. What happens in this movie is we got some characters showing up at the hotel. Each of them have their own agenda and their own secrets as to why they're at the hotel. All hell breaks loose. Chris Hemsworth's character comes in as the villain of the movie. He's the main antagonist, and that's when things really get all chaotic, and that's pretty much our movie. I really don't want to spoil too much of what happens within this movie because this is such an excellent movie. I love this film. I was so anxious for this movie, hearing that this is Drew Gardner's follow-up on Cabin in the Woods, because I loved Cabin in the Woods. It was such an awesome movie, and finding out that this is his follow-up, I couldn't wait to see this. And as I'm watching this, I'm finding out that this movie is being done in Tarantino style. That's really cool. It feels like the movie Clue, which is awesome. Jeff Bridges is excellent in this movie as Father Flynn, and obviously Drew Gardner is a fan of Tron. That's why Jeff Bridges' character is named Flynn in this movie, because his character in Tron was also called Flynn. Cynthia Everett does a great job playing a Motown singer. I really did like her in the movie, and the singing she does is really good. I think she'd probably play Aretha Franklin in an Aretha biopic if she was given the opportunity. John Hamm is good in the movie as a vacuum cleaner salesman. I really did like him in the movie. Lewis Pullman is excellent in the movie as the hotel clerk. He really is one of the standout guys in this movie. Nick Offerman doesn't get that much screen time in the movie. He's only in, I believe, one of the flashbacks, but he's really good in the movie. Kaylee Spaney is great in the film. Her character is almost like Summer Glau's character from Firefly, which kind of fits considering Drew Gardner is a guy that's worked with Joss Whedon, so he has a little bit of the same style that Joss Whedon does when he directs movies too. Chris Hemsworth is excellent as a villain in this movie. I mean, seeing him play a villain is really cool. I mean, I'm used to seeing him play a hero, playing a ladies' man. He does play a ladies' man in this movie, but seeing him play a villain as well is really awesome. This movie really does a good job keeping you on your toes. The action is very good. The suspense is really done very well, and it really does a good job building up to the really cool moments Each character is given a background in order to explain who they are, given their own flashbacks, which is really cool. The hotel itself really has its own mystery to it, which is really awesome. I don't want to say too much about this hotel because I think people should go in not knowing a lot about the movie because it's more enjoyable that way. These characters work off so well off of each other. It's really awesome. The soundtrack in this movie is great. Let's get into the negatives because this movie is not perfect, even though it is a really excellent movie and one of my favorite movies of the year. The main negative is maybe there's like one too many flashbacks perhaps, and it might be a little bit too long. You could have cut about 5 minutes off of the movie somewhere, but then you gotta ask yourself, which parts do you cut off? Because there's so much in this movie that is important. It's such a good movie and everything. I feel like if you cut off the wrong part, you could ruin the entire movie. I was on the edge of my seat through the entire film. That's how good this movie is. And the fact that everybody in this movie has their own secrets and you don't know who to trust is really cool about this movie. And I can see myself rewatching this movie, and then when I'm rewatching it, looking at it from different perspectives because of how this movie is shot, which is really cool and everything. So overall, I love this movie. I'm going to give this movie an A. It is such an excellent film. Definitely check out Bad Times at the El Royale. It is really good.